Hi everybody, welcome to your Vinyasa yoga session this evening. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Shanice. Welcome to Shanice's Yoga at Pure Bliss Wellness. Like I mentioned, today is going to be a Vinyasa class, so if you haven't done this class before, it's a little bit more of a flowy, constantly moving class where we're combining our movement with our breath. So taking this nice and gently and modifying it for yourself if you need to. It is a little bit more of a challenge and a little bit more of a workout than our normal yoga classes. More than our other yoga classes. So if you need to take a break, if you need to come into child's pose at any time, please do. And just listen to what your body is after. We are going to be focusing a little bit more on core today. So take it nice and slow, and I apologize in advance for any sore cores that might be coming over the next couple of days. Please excuse the look of me. Just before now, we were doing a leg stretch class and definitely got the heat rising up in here for the leg stretch class. If you didn't attend that or you haven't watched one of those classes yet, please by all means do. It's a really good class to help get the legs, hips and lower back a little bit more open, especially after all the time that we are sitting at the moment at home. A couple of housekeeping things to start with. If you're new to YouTube, if you're watching this live, we have a live chat on the side. As I'm unable to see you or hear you, you are welcome to put any comments or anything that you may have in the live chat on the side. If you're watching this later, unfortunately, I won't be able to see the chats, but you are welcome to either make a comment or send me an email if you would like instead. And that way, any feedback that you have, I can get a hold of. Couple of things from me as well. If you could please, I would absolutely love if you're able to give this video a like, which is by giving the little thumbs up button, which is somewhere near this video. It helps to spread the video around, get a few more people being able to access it. And also if you could click the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's a nice big red button somewhere near this video. It will help you to access our videos easier and helps to spread this video and our business as a whole a little bit more around at the moment as well. So it just helps to show some support. So I would really appreciate it if you are watching this video to do those two things. And if you would like some more class updates and information, by all means follow us at Pure Bliss Wellness on Facebook and on Instagram. With that all being said, let's get started. All that you're going to need this evening is space to make sure that you're not going to hit anything around you, and some water. We don't need any other extra equipment today. I am unable to play music though, so if you wish to play music, you are welcome to put some on of your own choosing. Pure Bliss Wellness is on Spotify, which you are welcome to have a look at and follow some of our playlists on there, which have our yoga music on there. Otherwise, use your own. If you haven't done my classes before, we like to do things a little bit differently here, make it very lighthearted and very easygoing. You may find that I wobble in my balances, that I pull funny faces because it feels sore to me today, and that's perfectly okay. Just showing you that we are all human and it's okay to have a laugh at yourself, because some of these yoga poses are very strange. So have a laugh, have some fun, let go, and we'll just have a really nice hour. So if we can get everybody into their space, wherever that may be, or onto your mat, and we'll get started. All right, so sitting in a nice comfortable position for you, however that may be. Hands face up on your lap or interlaced in your lap. And then when you're ready, just gently closing your eyes. And then slowly taking a nice big, deep breath in. And a nice long, slow breath out. Again, another nice long, big breath in. And a nice long, slow breath out. We're just going to take these first few minutes just to slow ourselves down a little bit, just to take note of what's happening for us right now. Most of us may have come from a busy day or even a busy moment just before now, so it's important to just take some time to stop. So keeping your eyes closed, take your awareness to the ground beneath you. Feeling safe and supported, becoming aware of your body against the ground. If you would like to, imagine sending your awareness down into the ground, like roots from a tree, grounding yourself that little bit more. Taking a nice big breath, feeling the belly rise on your inhale and fall on your exhale. Keeping nice and grounded between your body and the floor. We're going to slowly send that awareness up the spine. Just checking into how the body is feeling at the moment. Any areas of tension or tightness or any areas of lightness. Feeling the spine grow nice and tall. Letting your shoulders relax away from your ears. Letting your jaw relax. And taking your awareness to the crown of your head, let that awareness wash through your brain. Becoming aware of how busy or how quiet your brain may be at the moment. If it's busy and still going over the day, that's okay. Be kind to yourself and see if you can push some of those thoughts just slightly further away from you. However it may be helpful for you, you can imagine placing those thoughts on a cloud and letting those clouds drift by. You can imagine putting those thoughts on a leaf as it goes downstream, letting it drift on by. You can imagine putting a sheet of glass between you and those thoughts so that it keeps them distant, away from you, but you can still see them, they're still there, acknowledging their presence, but keeping yourself at peace in your own bubble. Just taking a moment to notice how your body is feeling now compared to when you first sat on the mat. Does it feel any different? Does it feel a little bit calmer? We're then going to turn our attention to our breath for 3 nice big breaths. You're going to breathe in, really feel your belly rise, bring in as much air as you can. Then through an open mouth, breathing out, letting go. 2 more times in your own time, really trying to lengthen that breath, and then really letting go, letting those thoughts drift on by. Letting any built-up emotions drift on by. And once you've done your 3 breaths, we're going to slowly take a nice big breath in. And then breathing out, bringing your hands into prayer at heart center, gently bowing your head down towards your fingers. Feeling the connection of your thumbs against your heart center, see if you can feel your heartbeat underneath. And if you'd like to set yourself your own personal intention for your class today, please do. And take a nice big breath to seal it in. On your next inhale, slowly sweeping your arms out to the side. Gaze lifts, palms come together, reaching up above your head. Exhale, hands into prayer, heart center. Inhale, coming up again. Feel free to keep your eyes closed. Exhale, hands into prayer, heart center. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. This time, inhale to take your arms wide. Squeeze through your shoulder blades. Lift the gaze up. And exhale around. Give yourself a big hug, pushing back through your shoulder blades. Inhale, open out wide. Exhale to close. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Then you're going to inhale, bring the spine up, swoop your arms all the way up, reaching up tall. And exhale, left hand beside you. We're going to gently bend into this left hand side. Keeping both hips on the floor, and your bottom shoulder away from your ear. So if you need to come down to your forearm, you can. And for more stretch, look up to the ceiling. Then you're going to inhale to gently come up, both arms reach up. And then exhale into the opposite side. I'm going to inhale, gently coming up, both arms reach up. And exhale, turning to your left. Right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Looking over the back shoulder and taking a nice big breath. Inhale, coming back into the center, arms reach up. And exhale to the opposite side, taking another big breath. Inhale, coming back into the center, arms up. Either holding here or exhale to gently bend back, open your arms. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, hands in front of you, gently bending forward, letting your head relax and taking a big breath. Then inhale to slowly roll up, swoop your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands into prayer heart center. Taking your hands to your lap, chin to your chest. Then you're going to inhale to roll the chin along the chest, take the left ear to the left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest, going right ear, right shoulder. Inhale, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder. And gently bring your head back into the middle, chin to chest, and holding here. Take an inhale to lift your chin up to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Very good, bringing your head back up and taking your hands to your knees. We're going to take a nice big inhale. And exhale to push your left shoulder towards your right knee, looking back behind you. Breathing in, coming back to the middle. And breathing out to the opposite side. Breathing into the middle and pushing the chest forward, looking up. And exhale to round, looking at your stomach. Coming back into the center, bringing your hands in front of you. We're going to gently circle through the wrists. Take an inhale to take the hands back, push the chest forward, lift your gaze up. Exhale to round your wrists the opposite way, round through the back and push the hands forward. Inhale, circle the hands the opposite way, push them back and lift the chest up. Exhale the opposite way, rounding again. One more time each way, breathing in and breathing out. Very good. Bring the spine up. Take an inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. And exhale. Hands out wide, palms face forward. Pull the shoulders back together and down. Holding nice and strong through that core, we're going to gently pulse the hands forward. Turning the hands up, pulsing up. Hands back, pulsing back. And hands down, pulsing down. Very good. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. Then take your hands into your shoulders and keep your elbows out to the sides. We're then going to gently circle through the shoulders, bringing the elbows forward, and then making those circles as big as you can, really squeezing through the back. Take it nice and slow. We use our shoulders a lot in a Vinyasa class, so we want to make sure that they're nice and warm. Circling them the opposite way. Very good. Then making those circles smaller. Then take an inhale to push the elbows out as wide as you can, looking up. And exhale, elbows together. Take the arms forward and then out to the sides again. Keep them up even if they're getting tired. Pulsing the hands forward. Hands up, pulsing up. Hands back, pulsing back. Hands down, pulsing down. Very good. Breathing in, take an inhale, sweep them all the way up. And exhale, hands to prayer heart center. Well done. Giving your legs a bit of a shake, bringing them out ahead of you. We're going to do a little bit of an opener for the back now. So keeping your left leg straight, bending your right leg. Taking your right hand behind you and left hand out to the side. We're going to take an inhale to bring that left arm across the body and lift your hips and chest up to the ceiling, looking back. Exhale to gently come down. Good. Doing 2 more. Inhale, lifting up as high as you'd like. Exhale down. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Swapping your legs over, coming to the opposite side. Left hand behind you, right hand out to the side. You're going to inhale, swooping up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Beautiful. Bringing your legs straight and out to the sides for me. We're going to do a little bit now to turn these quads on a little bit more. So having your hips so that you're hinged forward rather than rounding into the back and pointing through your feet. We're going to take our hands over our left leg. And in a moment, we're going to try to lift this leg as straight as we can 5 times. Squeezing through your core, not lifting or dropping back too much in order to lift, and trying not to kind of flop your leg. Really trying to lift as much as you can. This is quite hard, and if you're prone to cramping, take this gently, and I apologize in advance. 5 times. When you're ready, squeeze. We go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Core nearly at the end there. Give it a shake. Coming to the opposite side. Squeezing through that right leg. When you're ready, we lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Put it down. Both hands in the middle. Both legs 3 times. All right, we can do this. Squeezing through those legs, squeezing through that core. We lift. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Take the hands to the legs or to the feet if you can reach, and then pushing your chest forward. Taking a nice big breath. And then bringing your legs together, giving them a bit of a shake. Then we're going to come forward onto our hands and knees. Bringing wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're going to take an inhale to lift the gaze forward. Drop your chest, lift the sitting bones up. Exhale to round, tucking your tailbone under, lifting up through your shoulder blades. Inhale, looking forward, drop the chest and belly. Exhale to round. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to neutral. We're then going to inhale to lift our right arm forward and kick your left leg back through your heel. Exhale to round, bringing your knee to your nose as high up as you can. Inhale out long. Exhale in. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Hand and knee comes down. Other side. Inhale, left arm forward. Right leg kicks back. Exhale, rounding in. Inhale out long. Exhale in. And 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Hand and knee comes down. Good. A little bit more for the core. We're going to take an inhale to lift our left arm up to the ceiling. Then exhale to thread it through, down to the ground, taking your head and shoulder down. You're welcome to hold here, or if you'd like, bring that right hand down in front of your face so your elbow is out to the side. Engage your core, straighten your right leg, and lift it back behind you. Now this is a bit for your balance, so please keep that core strong, and if you fall back, gently come back when you're ready. Very good. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Knee comes back down, lifting the body up. Back to your tabletop, holding where you are. And turn to the opposite side here. You're going to inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, thread it through, down to the ground. Head and shoulder comes down. Left hand down in front of your face. Engage your core. Straighten the left leg. And we inhale to lift it back. Holding for your exhale. Very good. Hold again for that inhale. And exhale the knee back down, lifting the body up and back to your tabletop. Very good. We're then going to inhale to push the ground away, open through your shoulder blades. Exhale to drop the chest and squeeze through your back. Inhale, push away. Exhale to squeeze. Coming back to neutral, we're then going to do 2 more. If you'd like to make it harder, come up into your high plank, otherwise staying on your knees. Inhale to push away. Exhale to drop and squeeze. And one more time, inhale and exhale. Coming back to neutral, knees come back down. Then taking them as wide as your mat toes together, sinking down into your child's pose. Stretching your arms nice and far forward, but keeping your shoulders away from your ears. And just taking some nice big breaths here, reconnecting with your breath. If you'd like to stretch out your shoulders a bit more, interlace your hands behind your back, hands up to the ceiling, and gently rocking from side to side. When you're ready, letting go of your hands, take them back out to your child's pose, and hold for a nice big breath. If anybody has any socks or jumpers that they wish to take off now before we carry on, please do so, otherwise staying in your child's pose. And on your next inhale, slowly coming back up into your tabletop, knees under hips and wrists under shoulders. We're then going to take the hands slightly further in front, further apart, tuck your toes. And when you're ready, pushing back into your downward facing dog and gently walking your dog, bending one knee at a time. Gently stretching into those hamstrings. Feel free to come forward on your shoulders and wrists as well if you would like to. And then coming into stillness in your downward dog, pushing your heels down to the floor, sitting bones up to the ceiling. Shoulders away from your ears and letting your head completely relax. And trying to keep your weight nice and even across your whole hands, not just dumping into your wrists. Push your fingers down as well. Very good. Taking one more breath. And on your next inhale, looking between your hands, stepping your feet forward to meet your hands. And exhale, bending your knees, pop your stomach on your thighs, grabbing opposite elbows, and gently rocking from side to side. And then letting your hands relax down, let your head relax. Take a nice big breath and then straighten both of your legs. If you have to bring your body up to do so, that's okay. And holding for a nice big inhale. Then you're going to exhale to bend that right knee and sink into your left hip a little bit more. Holding for a breath in. And holding again for a breath out. Then you're going to inhale to straighten both legs. And exhale to bend your left knee and sink into your right hip. Holding again for a breath. Then inhale to straighten both legs. And exhale to bend forward that bit more. Then you're going to inhale to bend the knees and slowly roll all the way up to standing, swooping your arms up. And exhale, hands into prayer, heart center. Well done. Give the legs a bit of a shake. Take a drink of water if you'd like one. I'm going to grab one myself. All right. We're then going to come into a little bit of a different flow now. So we're going to be coming into what's called our sun salutation, just getting the body moving in a little bit more of a different way. And we're going to add a little bit more core in with this one as well today. So coming forward to the front of your mat when you're ready, hands into prayer. All right, we're going to take an inhale to swoop the arms all the way up. And exhale, hinging all the way forward, relaxing at the bottom. Holding here for a nice big breath in. And hold again for a nice big breath out. Then you're going to inhale to flatten your back, coming up slightly. And exhale just to step your left foot back, coming into a low lunge, keeping the front knee directly over your front ankle and that back leg as straight as you can. Good. Breathing in, squeeze that back quad even more. Then breathing out, bend the back knee, but don't let it touch. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. And exhale to put it all the way down. Squeezing through your core, take an inhale to swoop all the way up and a little back bend if you would like one. Exhale to come back down and lifting your back knee off of the floor again. Plant the left hand down, take an inhale, right arm lifts up, keep that back leg straight. Exhale, right hand to inside of right foot, and take an inhale, left arm lifts up. Exhale, left hand comes down, one hand to either side of your foot. Then going to inhale to step the back foot to the front, straighten both legs, and exhale to bend forward. Inhale to flatten your back again. Exhale, stepping just your right foot back, low lunge. Same thing again, front knee over front ankle, squeeze that back quad. Take an inhale, squeeze it more, and exhale to bend, don't let it touch. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten, and exhale to bend all the way down. Squeezing through your core, inhale, coming all the way up, little back bend. And exhale, coming back down, lifting your back knee off of the floor. Plant the right hand down, take an inhale, left arm lifts up. Exhale, left hand inside of left foot, and inhale, right arm lifts up. Exhale, right hand down, one hand to either side of your foot. You're going to inhale again, step the back foot to the front, straighten both legs, and exhale to bend forward. Holding here for another big breath, and see if you can sink a little bit deeper into that bend. Good. Taking an inhale, flatten your back. And exhale, stepping both feet back into your high plank, holding nice and strong here. So here, if you need to, you can drop to your knees or your forearms if you need to. Otherwise, staying in your plank, try not to have your butt too high or sinking into your back, trying to stay nice and strong. Breathing in. Breathing out, knees to the ground. Squeeze through your shoulders, elbows in, and we come all the way down to the ground in a straight line. Inhale to just lift your chest in mini cobra. Exhale to put it back down. Engaging through your core, we're going to take an inhale to push back with a flat back to your tabletop. Tap your toes, and exhale to push back, downward facing dog. Taking a nice big breath. And then taking an inhale, rolling forward to your high plank again. Shuffle your feet back if you need, and hold for your exhale. Inhale. Exhale to drop your knees, squeeze your shoulders all the way down again. Inhale, mini cobra or full cobra. Straighten your arms, lift your gaze up. And exhale, downward facing dog, taking a nice big breath. Walking your dog if you'd like, bending one knee at a time. We're going to build a little bit more this time for those that would like to, by keeping your knees lifted rather than dropping them to the floor. If you prefer to drop them, that's absolutely fine. You're going to inhale, rolling forward, high plank, holding for your exhale. Inhale. Exhale to either drop your knees or rock forward and come all the way down. Inhale, mini cobra, full or upward dog, lift your knees. And exhale, downward facing dog, taking a nice big breath and walking your dog again. Now, if you have a chaturanga in your practice, doing that in this next flow. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. We will do that another time. But for now, just take whichever variation you preferred. You're going to inhale, coming forward, high plank, holding for your exhale. Inhale, and exhale, coming down through your preference. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog, and taking a nice big breath. On your next inhale, looking between your hands, stepping your feet forward. Try to do it in one step if you can. And exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, swooping all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands into prayer, heart center. Very good, give those legs a shake. We're going to go through that flow again, but just a little bit shorter, and you can pick whichever variation in the middle there that you preferred. Let's take an inhale, swooping all the way up. Exhale, hinging all the way forward. Inhale to flatten your back. And exhale, stepping both feet back into your high plank. Holding for 1 inhale, and exhale coming down through your preference. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. Taking a nice big breath. On your next inhale, looking between your hands with the other foot than before, stepping forward, trying to do it in one step. And exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, sweeping all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands into prayer, heart center. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale to flatten. Exhale, both feet back, high plank. Holding for an inhale. And exhale, coming straight down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And taking a nice big breath, walking your dog if you like. On your next inhale, looking between your hands, step or jump your feet forward. And exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, sweeping all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands into prayer, heart center. Well done, give those legs a shake. Take another drink of water. Going to do the same. I've managed to make the room in here quite warm today. All right, we're going to change the flow up a little bit, but that vinyasa flow, or what we've just done there, will come back throughout the flows. Feel free to change your preference or change your variations as you go along with it. You don't need to stay at the same one the entire time. And if you don't feel like you want to do it on a particular round, you can push straight back to downward facing dog and just wait until we join you. So changing it up a little bit. Hands into prayer. Let's take an inhale, sweeping all the way up. Exhale, hinging all the way forward. Let's inhale to flatten your back. And exhale just to step your left foot back, coming into a low lunge. Very good. All right, a little bit more for your legs first. We're going to take our right hand to our right knee. If you would like, both hands to your knee, body comes up and pelvis goes lower. Stretch a little bit into that back leg. Either holding here or final stage, we take an inhale, arms come up and hold for your exhale. Inhale and exhale, the hands come back down. Very good. And take your back knee to the floor, untucking your toes. And then we're going to lift the body up and hands into prayer at heart center. We want to keep that front ankle underneath our knee. We're going to take an inhale and an exhale to twist. Left elbow to right knee, looking beside you. Trying to keep your arms open, not sunk into either shoulder, but really engaging through your core, pushing through your hands, shoulders away. We're then going to tuck the back toes, and if you would like a challenge, we're going to take an inhale to see if we can straighten that back leg, holding nice and strong. Feel free to give it a try. The worst thing is you're going to put the knee back down. If you would like, take an inhale to open the arms, one to the ceiling, one to the floor. Holding for your exhale. Inhale and exhale, hands to prayer, knee back down, untwist the spine. Very good. Whew. Take an inhale to sweep the arms up, a little back bend if you like. And exhale to put the hands down and straighten that back leg again. Good. We're then going to step that back foot in slightly, flatten it to the floor at 45 degrees. Keeping your front knee over your front ankle, we're going to inhale to sweep the arms up. And an exhale to sink, coming into your warrior one here. I'm going to switch to the opposite side. Hold where you are, just so that you can see me here. Very good. So we want to have our hips square to the front of the room here. So really squeezing through that back leg, engaging through our core, and if you need to, step that back foot out slightly. Very good. Holding where you are, shuffle the feet if you need to, and hold. Breathing in, and hold again as we breathe out. Breathing in, and breathing out, coming to your warrior two. Back foot now comes to 90 degrees, both heels in line. Arms parallel to the floor, and let your shoulders relax. Looking over that right hand, breathing in, Breathing out to sink a little bit more. All right, take an inhale, turn that front palm over. And exhale to reverse it back. Right hand up, left hand down. We're then going to lift that left hand off of our back leg and hold strong with your body and your core. Take an inhale. And an exhale, right elbow to right knee. Left arm lifts up overhead. And not sinking into that bottom arm, keeping it nice and light. Because we're then going to inhale to lift that bottom arm off of your leg. And hold it there for your exhale. We're then going to inhale, reverse back. Right arm up, left arm down. Don't touch your back leg. Exhale forward. Don't touch your front leg. Good. One more each way. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Holding for your inhale. Hold again for your exhale. Good. And take an inhale to come back to your warrior two. And hold for your exhale. Very good. Coming into a bit of balance, we're going to take the left hand to the left hip and right hand down to the floor. Getting ready for our half moon pose here. So we're going to step that back foot in slightly so that our weight goes to our front leg. The hand is then going to go a foot distance in front of your foot and slightly to your right for extra balance. Then take all the weight to your front leg, keep it bent, and play lifting your back foot up and down off of the floor. Getting cramp in my back foot there. Trying to keep your leg as engaged as you can. Then when you're ready, straighten the bottom leg, lift the back leg as high to 90 degrees as you can. Lifting the top arm up to the ceiling, and then opening the chest and hips to the wall rather than the floor. These are all variations that you can take if you would like. Take an inhale, and exhale, left hand to left hip, back down, gently to that warrior two. Well done. We're then going to inhale to bring that back arm forward, up above your head, and turn yourself into a high lunge with that back foot. Shuffle it in if you need to, but both feet are now facing forward and back heel lifted and back leg straight. Take an inhale. Exhale to bend from the hips, take the arms back, coming into your arrowhead. Your legs may be feeling it now. Keep squeezing, keep breathing. Let those exhales go through an open mouth. Very good. We then take an inhale to come all the way up. Then exhale to go all the way down to the floor, low lunge. Very good. Then take an inhale to step the front foot to the back, high plank, either straight to your downward dog or exhale through your preference. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And take a nice big breath. All right, on your next inhale, looking between your hands, step or jump your feet forward. Exhale, hinging forward, holding here for a breath. And we're going to carry on to the opposite side. Inhale to flatten your back. Exhale just to step your right foot back, coming into a low lunge. Holding here for a moment, straighten that back leg. All right, left hand to left knee. We then go both hands to your knee, body up, pelvis low. Straighten that back leg. If you would like, inhale the hands up. Hold for your exhale. Inhale. And exhale, the hands come back down and taking the back knee to the floor. Untucking your back toes and lifting the body up, hands into prayer heart center, and making sure that that ankle is underneath your knee. Very good. Take an inhale and an exhale to twist right elbow to left knee, looking beside you. Holding where you are, or if you would like, tuck those back toes, engage through your core and take an inhale to see if you can straighten that back leg. Hold in for your exhale, give it a try. Then going to inhale to open the arms, one to the ceiling, one to the floor. Hold in for your exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands together, knee back down and untwist. Very good. Ooh. Inhale, hands up, give yourself a gentle back bend. Exhale, the hands come down and lift that back knee off of the floor. And then you're going to step that back foot in slightly, flatten it to the floor at 45 degrees, keeping the front knee bent. And inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale to sink and let your shoulders relax. Warrior one, holding where you are. I'm going to turn again. Very good. All right, taking some nice big breaths here. Remember pelvis square to the front, back leg nice and straight. And breathing. Taking an inhale. Exhale out to warrior two, back foot to 90 degrees, both heels in line, arms parallel. Breathing in and breathing out to sink. Breathing in, turning your front palm over. And breathing out, reversing back, left hand up, right hand down. We're then going to lift that back arm off of our leg, take an inhale, and an exhale, left elbow to left knee, right arm up overhead, not sinking into that shoulder, lifting up. Engaging through your core, take an inhale, lift that bottom arm off of your leg, hold it there for your exhale. Then going to inhale, reverse back, don't touch your back leg. Exhale forward, don't touch your front leg. One more each way. Inhale. Exhale. Holding for your inhale. Hold again for your exhale. And take an inhale back to warrior two, holding for your exhale. Right hand to right hip, left hand down to the floor. We're getting ready for this half moon pose. My leg is not psyched for this. We're going to take an inhale to step that back foot in, slightly walk the hand a foot distance in front and slightly to your left. Keep that bottom leg bent and play, lifting your back leg up and down off of the floor. And then when you're ready, straighten that bottom leg, lift the back leg to 90 degrees. Top hand up to the ceiling and open the chest and hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, hand to hip, gently back down into your warrior two and arms out. Very good. We're then going to inhale to bring that back arm forward, up above your head. Turn that back foot into your high lunge, shuffle it in if you need, and straighten the back leg. Last one, take an inhale. Exhale to bend from the hips, hands go back. Holding, squeezing through that back leg. Let those exhales go through an open mouth. Tell your muscles that you're nearly done. Good, take an inhale, bring the arms up. Ooh, and exhale, coming all the way down into your low lunge. We're then going to inhale to step the front foot to the back, high plank, either straight to your downward dog or exhale through your flow in your own time this time. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath in and holding for your breath out. Then holding again for your inhale and exhale, knees to the ground as wide as the mat and toes together, sinking down into your child's pose. If you'd like to stretch out your shoulders, interlace your hands behind your back, hands up to the ceiling, and gently rocking side to side. When you're ready, gently letting go of your hands, take them back out ahead of you, and taking a nice big breath. And your next inhale, gently making your way back to your downward facing dog, and taking a nice big breath when you're there. On your next inhale, looking between your hands, step or jump your feet forward. And exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, swooping all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands into prayer, heart center. Well done, give the legs a shake. Take a drink of water, a very well-deserved drink of water. I'm just going to check the time here as well. Beautiful. All right, we're going to come into a little bit more of a stretch and wind down this time for our balance, just to do something a little bit different. Now, this variation that we're going to do for our balance, if you don't want to come all the way down to the floor, you can just come into what's called like a side lunge, which I'll show you in a moment. or you can just keep it as a stretch and not as a balance. See how your legs feel. I think I said this was going to be a core class, but my legs are definitely feeling this more. So we're going to take our feet nice and wide, squeezing through our quads. Let's take an inhale to swoop the arms up. Then exhale to bend forward, coming to halfway. Really lifting your sitting bones up to the ceiling. Feel free to shuffle them further apart if you'd like. Breathing in and breathing out, let your head and hands relax. If you'd like to add a bit of a spinal twist, taking your left hand to your right foot and take an inhale, right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands come back down to the opposite side. We inhale to lift the left arm up. And exhale to the middle and take a nice big breath. So we're then going to inhale to flatten our back, coming up slightly. Then exhale to walk our hands over towards our right foot, lift our right heel and sit down onto it. Okay, pulling our left toes up towards us, hands to the floor. Now, if this is too much for you, you're just going to come into a side lunge here instead. Okay, otherwise holding where you are down here. And then you're welcome to turn this into a bit of a stretch for you and see where you need to move your body to stretch more into that left hamstring. Often find on the diagonal forward towards the straight leg is often quite good. All right, we're then going to see if we can turn this into a balance. So bringing up the body, pulling those toes up and staying strong through your core. We're going to see if we can lift one hand and then both hands off of the floor. You can keep them here or try to aim for hands into prayer at heart center. There you go, taking your hands down to the floor. We're going to take an inhale to walk across to the opposite side. And exhale to sit down, pull those toes up again. If you're in that side lunge, just gently making your way over, coming to the opposite side. And take a moment here again to find that stretch. Leaning forward and slightly towards that straight leg side is quite good. All right, coming into that balance, bringing the body up. Take a moment, find a dristi, a gaze point, somewhere in front of you that's not moving. Focus your attention onto it and then take your hands into prayer at heart center. Very good, taking the hands down to the floor. Take an inhale to come into the middle, then exhale to straighten your legs and bend forward. Good. We're then going to inhale to bend the knees and slowly roll all the way up, swooping the arms up and turning your feet out to about 45 degrees. We're then going to exhale to bend the knees, open the arms and look up for as long as you can, as we then come all the way down to the floor. Inhale to straighten your legs. And exhale to bend forward from the hips. This is just helping massage out the spine. I'm going to do that a couple more times. Inhale to bend the knees, slowly roll all the way up. Swoop your arms up. Exhale to open the arms, bend the knees all the way down. Very good. Inhale to straighten the legs. And exhale to bend forward. Last time, inhale to bend the knees, slowly rolling up. Swoop the arms up. And exhale all the way down. Inhale to straighten. And exhale to bend. Very good. Inhale to bend the knees, slowly rolling all the way up. Swoop the arms up. And this time, exhale, hands into prayer, heart center. Very good. Walking your feet back together. Give your legs and arms a little bit of a shake. Take a drink of water. We're then going to start winding down to what's called our Savasana, which is a couple of minutes of just being able to lie down and soak up your practice, but we're not going to get there just yet. We are making our way there. But anything for your Savasana, jumpers, socks, blankets, feel free to bring that to your mat now. Take a drink of water, take a moment, and we're just going to get you standing at the front of your mat. A couple of reminders from me, if you haven't already, please liking this video, which is with the little thumbs up, which should be somewhere nearby. And also clicking onto the big red subscribe button, which will help you to access our videos and also help show your support to our business in helping it get out to a few more people. Really appreciate those. Thank you very much. If you would like more information and class updates, please follow us at Pure Bliss Wellness on Facebook and Instagram. It would be really great to see more people on these as well. So please feel free to share it to your friends and your family and get them all involved. Also, all of our classes on Pure Bliss Wellness here on YouTube are free and accessible for everyone. However, if you would like to make a voluntary donation, you are more than welcome to and would very greatly be appreciated. And there are the bank details in the description of this video. Like I said, you do not have to do this. The classes are completely free. However, if you would like to, the details are below, and thank you very much in advance. So let's get ourselves ready for a little bit more of a stretch and wind down. So coming forward to the front of your mat and hands into prayer. All right, we're going to take an inhale, swooping the arms all the way up, interlacing your hands above your head, index fingers to the ceiling, and exhale to gently bend into your left hand side. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, coming up, either holding here or exhale to gently bend back. Inhale, coming up. And exhale all the way forward, relaxing at the bottom. Taking a nice big breath in and holding for your breath out. We're going to inhale to flatten our back. Exhale, stepping back into your high plank, either straight to your downward dog or through your last flow in your own time. Rooting back in downward facing dog and taking a nice big breath. Taking a nice big inhale. Exhale, knees to the ground, as wide as the mat and toes together, sinking down into your child's pose. Just taking a moment to reconnect, reground yourself. And taking an inhale to walk those hands in towards your body, sitting up on your heels and bringing your knees together or ever so slightly apart and holding for your exhale. We're going to come into our camel pose here to help open our back a little bit more. So we're going to tuck our toes and take our right hand to our right heel. This is very similar to our warm-up. We're going to take an inhale to lift our pelvis and hip and chest off of our heels and lift our left arm across the body looking up. Exhale, coming back down, left hand to left heel. And we inhale to lift the right arm up. Exhale, coming back down. And doing that a couple more times each side, lifting your hips and chest as much as you'd like. And if you would like more of a stretch, gently coming back to neutral, untuck your toes and do the same thing again. This really helps you to get a little bit more distance, and therefore a little bit more stretch. We're going to do one more each way. And once you've done your two, gently making your way back to your child's pose. Taking your knees wide, toes together, and bending forward, letting your back round. Maybe looking at your stomach to round a little bit more. And taking an inhale, walking your hands in towards your body. And exhale to swing your legs around, coming forward to the front of your mat. And we're just going to do a little bit for the core with a little bit of a stretch to finish off. So we're going to take a gentle moment to lie down onto our back, hugging your knees into your chest and gently rocking from side to side. All right, we're then going to take both feet flat to the floor, hip width apart, knees bent, and arms alongside you on your mat. Now we're going to flatten that lower back onto the mat here. So really trying to engage through your core. It's the same type of feeling as if you were to take a big breath out and push all of your air out and you feel your stomach squeeze. So feel free to do that if you need that same feeling. But please remember to breathe again afterwards. We want nice deep core muscles to be turning on, flatten the lower back, pushing it down into the floor and keeping that engagement there the whole time. We're then going to lift that right foot off of the floor and point it up to the ceiling, straightening through the leg as much as we can. Then going to interlace our hands behind our right thigh or as high up the right leg as you would like, keeping it straight and getting a nice deep stretch into that right hamstring. So trying to let your shoulders and neck relax here, and any extra pull that you need to do on the leg is just coming from your elbows. If you need a bit more of a challenge, feel free to straighten your left leg a little bit or completely, trying to keep both legs as straight as you can now for that full pose. All right, in a moment, I'm going to count you down from 3. We're then going to let go of the leg and keep it there for the count of 5. We're then going to slowly lower it down to the floor for the count of 10, keeping your lower back flat the entire time. Core strong. All right, when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let go and hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing at the bottom. Give both legs a move and let your lower back arch and relax as well. Very good. Then bending both knees, feet flat to the floor. We're going to do the opposite side. So flattening that lower back, squeezing through your core. We'll lift the left foot off of the floor and then point it to the ceiling. Interlacing your hands behind your left thigh or as high up your left leg as you would like. Taking a nice big breath in. And as we breathe out, pulling that leg a little bit closer towards us, just using your arms, let your neck and shoulders relax. If you'd like to, straighten that right leg slightly or completely. And really trying to keep both legs engaged, so either pointing or flexing your foot or moving it through both moves. If you just let the leg relax here, you're not going to get that full stretch. Your muscles should be probably slightly shaking. That's how much we're squeezing. All right, same thing on this side. 3, 2, 1, let go and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower. 10, 9, keep that lower back flat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing both feet, relax your lower back, and give your legs a move. All right, last time, bending both knees, feet flat to the floor. This time we're going to be using both legs. This is quite a bit more on your core and your lower back, so please keep your lower back flat. If it's too difficult, bend one knee slightly as we come down to the floor. Okay, just please keep that lower back flat, core strong to keep your back protected. So bringing both knees bent, flatten that lower back, arms alongside you, and we'll bring the ankles and knees together this time. We're going to inhale to lift our feet off of the floor, take the calves parallel to the floor, and hold for your exhale. We're then going to inhale to straighten both legs, point your toes up to the ceiling, and exhale to bend your knees again and take your feet down as if they're about to touch the floor. Good. Inhale to bring them up, point the toes to the ceiling, exhale to bend, and take your feet as if they're touching the floor. Good. One more time. Inhale, knees up, feet up. Exhale to bend, and feet nearly touch. Good. Inhale to bend, point the toes to the ceiling, and this time we lower with a flat back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing at the bottom. Well done. Give that lower back a little bit of a move. Bend and straighten your legs. We're then going to come into a little bit of a back opener after all that core work. So bending both knees, feet flat to the floor, hip width apart, and arms alongside you. We're going to take an inhale to lift our pelvis off of the floor and interlace our hands beneath our pelvis. Breathing normally here, we're going to roll up onto each shoulder, creating as much space between our chest and the floor as you can. Then taking an inhale, lifting your pelvis as high up to the ceiling as you can, and holding for your exhale. Very good. Holding again for that inhale. And exhale to let go of your hands. Slowly roll the spine back down. Hug your knees into your chest and rocking side to side. Good. Hugging your knees into your chest. Take an inhale. And an exhale, let those knees drop over to the right-hand side of your body. Take your arms out in a T shape and your gaze to the left. Straighten both arms, I just don't have the space. If you'd like to make this a little bit deeper, feel free to straighten your bottom leg. Otherwise, holding here. I'm going to inhale to bring both knees back into the center. And exhale to take them over to the opposite side. Gaze to the right. And take an inhale to come back into the center, wrapping your arms around your knees and holding for your exhale. Take an inhale, hug your head up to your knees. And exhale your head back down, stretch your arms up overhead and straighten your legs down to the floor. Take an inhale to point through your toes, stretch through your fingers, rinse out the spine. And exhale, arms come alongside you on your mat, palms face up. And now preparing for your Savasana to finish. Staying where you are. This is just a couple of minutes for you to soak up your practice and take a moment for yourself just to be. I'm going to guide you into your Savasana today, and then I'm going to leave you in it for as long as you would like to. And you're welcome to bring yourself out of it when you're ready by gently turning to your right and then slowly sitting up. But when you are ready, for now, let yourself just be. Taking a nice big breath in, feeling your belly rise. Then through an open mouth, breathing out, letting go. Breathing in. Breathing out. And again, breathing in, letting go. Becoming aware of that beautiful buzzing underneath your skin. Feeling the weight of your body against the ground. With every breath in, bringing in peace and calm. And with every breath out, letting go of anything you no longer need. My mantra to you all today, taking a nice big deep breath in and silently repeating to yourself on your exhale. I am strong. I am powerful. I am beautiful. And I am more than enough. If you'd like to quietly repeat out loud, maybe this time you're welcome to. Take a nice full deep breath in, repeating on your exhale. I am strong. I am powerful. I am beautiful. And I am more than enough. The light within me sees the light within you as the same as the light within me. Namaste. Thank you very much, everybody. Please take your time. Have a lovely rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you again soon.